grinders, but I've never done stump grinders.
So it's real easy to use.
Okay.
That's going to be your throttle, your choke, and key ignition. Once you start it up, you can just run full throttle all the way.
Okay.
This is one of the newer models that they came out with.
Oh, nice.
It's going to run like a zero turn. This is for your left track.
Okay.
It's going to move your head right and left.
Right, okay.
And it's going to lower it, raise it. Whenever you're ready to actually start the cutting head, like I said, run full throttle, hold this down and click this button. It'll start up. Once you get to your stumps, you're going to want to bring it up just to the far edge and then barely take off a little bit. It's very little sweeps. If it feels like hammer blows, you're taking too much off.
Too much bite. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it's a double safety before
you have to hold this down while you do it, and before it'll turn that head. I'll show you.
All right, we got the Beast. This is a nice little machine. It's like brand new. It's a 31 horsepower. They do have a bigger one, it's a 37. But most people get this one. He said this one will do the job for what I'm doing. There's not really a whole lot to it. You just want to stay away from your rocks. But it's just a sweep, a left and right sweep, and then you bite off just a little bit more, and you just keep doing it like that. You can't bite off too much. It'll stall the blade, and then it'll choke it out, and you have to restart it. But seems like a good machine. I've done 2 stumps here, and we'll have to get the rake and rake this out to see if that's low enough that the mower can go over it. I'm going to reposition myself over here, but let me just take a look at all the stumps we have to do here. Now some are really small, but we want to get them all below the lower height. You can see there's quite a few. They're just smaller. A lot of them are smaller, and I think the biggest one is down there on the end. But actually the biggest one we have is on the other side of the house, but we'll do that one last. But it seems to be doing a pretty good job, and we'll just keep going at it.
All right, I've been in the house doing some eBay stuff. So Brett's been out here for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half. Let's see what's going on. Make sure he hasn't fouled nothing up out here. Oh, pretty moth. He's just been hanging out for at least a day. All right, let's see the progress. He's over here working. Looks like he's got maybe half of them done already. I think that's good progress. Of course, he probably feels like it's been going a little slow. I know he's been excited to get this machine and get busy over here, and it's gonna look great once it's done. So not bad, half done. I know he's got plenty of time to get this done before we gotta get it back. But this is exciting. And of course it's gonna look messy for a while before the grass grows in, but once that happens, it's gonna look really beautiful. So we'll let him keep working out here. And then man at work. There he is. Getting her done. We'll leave him be. Let him keep chewing away at it. And I'm going to get back inside and get some of my stuff done.
Whew, that was a lot of work.
I know. I said I'm starting to have some PTSD of our work at Shady Oaks. It's too hot for this already.
It was nice Friday when we picked up the chipping machine. So we worked Friday, we worked Saturday, and we worked today this morning after church, of course. But it got hot.
Real quick.
It's supposed to be 90
guess
today,
what?
which is too hot.
Summer's here. Summer's here. So I'm glad to be finishing this up. And I know we still have other tree work to do, but it's going to be waiting a few months because time to switch gears and do some other projects because the outside work, done with it.
Yeah, I think it's time to hit the lake with some jet skis and a boat or something. We're going to flip the camera around here and show you our final product with the stump grinder. We do return it tomorrow morning, but I think we're done with it. And the limit on it's supposed to be 8 hours. I think we were pushing that when you add all 3 days together. But there's no stumps. There's still sticks to pick through and rake out.
And if there is any tiny little roots or whatever, that'll have to be some axe work early in the morning, real quick. So, because my hair can't handle all this.
Yeah, you got Johnny hairdo going on.
A hot mess over here. And
You're always a hot mess.
messy hair, don't care.
We've been working and sweating it up. So yeah, but I think this is a whole lot better than that. So you can see all the Stairway to Heaven trees have filled out. They grow fast, insanely fast, invasively fast.
Now we'll be filling in the grass.
So we're going to fill in the grass, and now we'll be mowing around these trees, and we're going to plant. Here's one little dogwood tree. It's already got some flowers on it. Look at that.
It's loving all this room it's got.
Yeah, it's got lots of room and lots of sun.
Ooh, look at me.
And I water it at night, so it gets extra water until those roots really take effect good.
And the only other real work over here.
Yeah, there's a little dirt work
We're
here.
going to have to do some dirt work, but that'll be like one shovel at a time.
Yeah, so this is just a mound of dirt that was left there. We want to taper and round that off so I can mow all the way down. But there's a big mound over here too, but all we did is turn that into a wood pile, and we're not trying to move the woods back any further. The woods can stay there, and
Nice to have
grass
a
can
little
stay here.
tractor to finish up some of this stuff, but for the little bit that we have,
It's not
that's
worth
a
the investment.
big expense. So
Yeah.
we'll just deal with it.
Yeah, and my garage is pretty full already.
Yeah, your garage.
Our garage.
Mm-hmm.
See how that is.
Let me see. Ding ding-a-ling. So let's look at the huge improvement on the other side.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is really nice.
Yeah.
So this is super nice. That's really nice. Glad to be done with it. Let's look at the end result.
Let's see what the gum tree looks like, or the lack thereof.
Where it is. Where it is.
Where? Where'd it go?
I'm stumped. No stump.
No stump.
Woo. That
So
was nice.
it's gone. The tree's gone. The stumps are gone. And we still have to trim up the limbs that came from the top of the gum tree. But I was kind of waiting for those leaves to dry out, and it looks like they've dried out.
It's like the work is never done.
Oh, it's never done because I got a lot of weeds in this yard that we have
Yeah,
to take care of.
That's the next thing. And then in like
Yep.
2 weeks, right around here, roughly, there's gonna be a cherry tree.
Oh yeah, cherry tree.
Love me.
Lots of sun, and they don't get too big, so we don't have to worry about the house or the septic drain field
And it'll
because
get pretty pink flowers.
the drain field is over in this area somewhere.
And I chopped away
Yep.
at the azalea.
She trimmed
bush.
on that azalea bush a
Once
little
again.
bit today.
Once again, I think I've probably, hopefully, got it to a more manageable size now.
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully, I'm done making it look ugly.
Every time I look over there, it shrinks.
Well, that thing is still, although you can't see it when you stand on the side, it is still quite wide.
It is. It's big.
So,
Hey, but at least with our directional sign there on the chimney, we'll always know where we're headed.
that's right. Things are looking good here. So, my big question now about the stump grinder was it worth it?
$315 and some cents out the door, plus the cost of some gas. About 10 gallons worth of gas. I'm going to say yeah, now that all the work is done, because now we can just enjoy. Every time I mow the yard over there, I'm going to remember what it used to look like and what it looks like now. And it's just, and we've had neighbors walking by going, it looks a lot better what you're doing over there.
And how many thousands would you have spent hiring somebody versus what you paid for the stump grinder?
If you could even get somebody in here for
Right.
under $3,000.
I wish we would have had one of those at Shady Oaks. Because number one, it's hard to find somebody.
Yep.
And number two, it's expensive.
Yep. And people in Shady Oaks, it was really hard to get them to come out. It had to be enough work for them to be there for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, nobody wanted to drive all that way because nobody realizes it either. But it actually is quite a ways from a lot of things. So imagine how the people in Cedar Key feel.
Most of your rental equipment at that time had to come from Crystal River, which is a 30-minute drive.
Yeah,
I believe Chiefland has something now.
Yeah,
But
I remember when I was delivering packages on Sundays, they did get a place. So
Yeah,
that's a blessing.
Who knows what they were charging? They can charge whatever they want because they're the only one in the area.
Well,
and that's what happens.
It's still going to be cheaper and more reliable than hiring somebody. So.
I enjoy doing it myself because I know exactly what gets done, how it gets done, and it's the cheapest way to do it. Plus, I'd never ran a stump grinder before, so now I can check that off my list.
Me neither. And you know what? I thought it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Would I want to do it for a living? I don't know. Might
Not
be a fun
me.
side hustle, though. But I learned, I'm no professional, but I was learning pretty good. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, you were catching on with it. Yeah, it's an easy tool to learn. So if you're on the fence about renting a stump grinder for your yard,
Oh, do it.
do it because it really isn't as hard as it looks.
No.
The controls are pretty easy: left, right, up and down, in and out. That's it. 6
And
directions.
nowadays, it's all spelled out for you on there.
Yeah.
So it's really dummy proof.
Yeah, usually about 5 minutes of playing around with it, and you figured it out.
Yep.
So it has to go back in the morning by 9 o'clock. So we're going to be up early with our coffee and transporting this puppy. It's kind of hot in there, so I got the back door vented there. But tonight I'll close it up, lock it up, and we'll head out and return the item. And we were able to use our trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it'd be able to carry it, but the machine weighs
just
about
fit.
1,750 pounds, and the gross vehicle weight for the trailer, including the weight of the trailer, is actually 3,500 pounds. So there was a little room there to spare, I think.
You know what I can do now?
What?
I know you're worried.
Yeah, I'm getting worried.
I can walk over to my list and go, another one bites
The
dust.
dust, and another one bites the dust.
And another one's gone, and another one's gone. But you're thinking, how many more is she going to put on?
3 more took its place. And 3 more took its place.